Let us not be afraid to help each other. Let us never forget that government is ourselves and not an alien power over us. The ultimate rulers of our democracy are not a president, not senators and congressmen and government officials. The ultimate rulers of our democracy are the voters of the country itself.
Before we get into the numbers and the voting power of our cancer family, we'd like to take a few moments to talk about some real-life events that have been going on in our country. Our country has recently been attacked by a virus that has killed over 725,000 Americans to date. During this time, we have all witnessed the sheer monetary and structured efforts of our government, along with the power and capabilities of our government. When the moment arrives that compels them to put their minds to stop the suffering of the American people, and for that matter, people all over the world. In 2020, our government shut down an economy, quarantined its people, issued nationwide testing, mandated masks, and forced many businesses to close. Sadly, some may never reopen. That's just some of the measures implemented to save lives. We have listened to one politician after another tell us that there are no measures that we should stop at to save even just one additional life. Aside from all the aforementioned measures, our government has spent over $6 trillion in the last year and a half in this effort to save lives and stop this virus. History has shown us that these viruses will run their course. And with modern medicine and vaccines, someday soon COVID-19 will be behind us. During the same time, our country has lost just over 725,000 Americans to the COVID-19 virus. Our cancer community in this country has lost over 1 million Americans. And in the coming years, cancer will kill an additional 610,000 plus Americans each and every year with no end in sight. I can guarantee those of you who have lost loved ones to COVID-19 that everyone in the cancer community, patients and families, are devastated over the loss of life and the months of suffering of those that have perished from COVID-19 went through, along with their families. The reason we know this is because those in the cancer community and their families have watched as those that they love suffer from a disease for years as their bodies deteriorate and they battle through antiquated treatments as their hopes fade to their ultimate passing. While our government leaders have turned a nation upside down and spent over $6 trillion to stop a virus that has killed just over 725,000 people in our country so far, we in the cancer community have to ask our government leaders, when will our families' lives be worth this kind of urgency and effort to you? To all of you in our cancer community, patients, family members, friends, and loved ones, here's the cold hard information you should know. At our government's current rate of spending to find a cure for you, it will only take another 1,050 more years to hit the $6 trillion that have been spent battling COVID-19. We're here to show you that we in the cancer community have been ignored for way too long. We have the power to change this complete lack of determination and urgency we've been shown by our government and turn this into a real fight to cure cancer quickly. All of you that know or knew someone with cancer know that the cancer community means more than just the patient. It's the entire family, their friends, and all those who love them. Right now, there are about 15 million Americans living with a cancer diagnosis. Every one of those 15 million has at least 4 family members that care about them, and has at least 4 friends that care about them. Over the last decade, 6 million Americans have lost their battle with cancer, leaving at least 48 million family and friends affected. This is the size of our family, and we want to show you the power we have to change this fight for a cure. Remember, politicians need votes, and we have them. Hundreds of millions of them. Let's use our votes to compel our government leaders to keep their promises to us and finally fund and organize in a way to discover a cure for cancer. This is the size and strength of our family. The 2020 presidential election drew just over 150 million Americans. As you can see, we have the power to change this fight quickly. The most important thing you can do is let your elected officials know your extreme discontent with our nation's progress on finding a cure for cancer. We've made it easy to do this in less than 2 minutes. Start by entering your name and address. We'll use that to find which representatives you should be writing to within your district. Then click the Find Reps button. The next and final screen. Complete a few additional questions which your specific reps may require, and then press Send Letter to deliver the message to all your representatives at once. After that, please share our content and our mission so we can continue to get the word out. Let's stop this horrible disease before it kills millions more of us. We, the American people, can make this happen. Please take the time to change history. All of us together can put an end to this unprecedented killer. Please make your voice heard with millions of others.